Hey guys, I'm back with part 3 for this tutorial on how to build this large suburban house. Here in this one, we're going to be finishing the main exterior of the house, and we're also going to be doing the landscaping for the front and backyard. I gathered up the rest of the blocks we're using for the main exterior of the house, so be sure to grab the smooth quartz stairs, the smooth quartz slabs, the smooth quartz blocks, stone brick stairs, cobblestone stairs, andesite stairs, the cobblestone slabs, stone brick slabs, and andesite slabs, white stained glass panes, bricks, granite, then granite stairs and brick stairs, then some hoppers, spruce trap doors, and campfires. We're going to start by doing the roof here for the second floor of the house, so make sure you have the smooth quartz stairs, and we're also going to be using the slabs, and we're going to start marking out the overhang along the entire top edge. So I'll start here at the front. I'm just going to go up against the side of this pillar that juts out. We'll place it like that. And then we'll go ahead and add another set of upside down stairs going along the front here and team it up at the edge. We're going to have a slab right there, so that'll be for the corner. Another set of upside down stairs going straight across towards the back. And team it up at the edge. Another slab. And then we're going to have the stairs going into that part of the roof. It's just going to stop right there. We'll go on to the other side, we'll do the same thing, so we'll start it right here, bring it straight over. Right here, we're going to have another slab, stairs along this entire side, another slab here, and then we'll bring these stairs over, and we're going to place it up against this part that juts out. We'll have a slab in each corner, like that, at the front, and then we'll have upside down stairs connecting across right there. And now we're going to have a triangle point right here. And then we're going to have two more on the side. So one over there and one over there. So let's go ahead and mark out this one here at the front. I'm just going to go on the corner. It's going to be the same way that we've done all the other triangle points. So we'll just place a stair like that. One kind of upside down on its side. And is that just back and forth facing up and upside down until we're lined up at the right side of this window. So the middle point is going to be right here, so we're just going to line the right side up here, just like that, and the left side will be right here. And that will just have an upside down stair down the middle with the slab. Let's go behind that shape. We'll grab the full blocks of the smooth quartz, and we'll just fill all of this in. Like that. So from the outside, it is now all filled in. Now let's go ahead and do the triangle points on each side. So it's going to be pretty much the same design that we've done everywhere else. The only difference is instead of leaving a single space right down the middle, and then just having the stair and the slab like this, they're just going to come up to the same height, they're just going to be side by side. So like this stair and this stair would be right next to each other. So let's go ahead and do it. And I'm just going to start here on this corner. It's going to be, like I said, just the same design, and I'll go ahead and bring up this one side until I feel like it's about where it should be. So I'll bring it up until I feel like I'm about at the halfway mark. I'll just leave it right there for now. You know what? I'll go ahead and do one more. And now I'll go to this back corner and I'll start bringing this up, and then we'll be able to see if we need to make any adjustments or if they're at the height that they should be. So it looks like I brought this one up exactly where it should be. So let's go ahead and just connect it together, and now you can see they're just side by side. We weren't left with a single space down the middle. So there we go, we have that triangle point marked out. We'll go over on this other side, and we're going to do the exact same thing. And there we go, brought it up the same exact way. Now let's just go on these sides here and fill in all this space. So we actually need to, I guess I forgot to grab it, we're going to need to grab some white concrete. And we're just going to fill in all this space here. So now we have this wall all filled in like that. I am going to have one little feature here. So let's go ahead and leave these 2 spaces at the top. We'll go down on this layer. We'll carve out 4. And we're just going to pretty much connect together all these quartz stairs. So it forms a square like that. We'll go behind it from the inside. And we'll fill all of this in. So it's just an extra little feature here. And then we'll go on this side. We're just going to completely fill it all in with white concrete. So it's just like that, just a solid wall. And now, let's go ahead and start filling in the actual roof. So we're going to be using... Actually, do we need these slabs here? Oh, that's right, it's going to be for this point right here. But anyway, let's go ahead and just start filling it all in with these stone blocks. So I'll just start with the andesite. I'll completely fill it all in, and then we'll go back and add the extra texture the same way that we did it for the rest of the house. So I'll just start here at the front, at the first layer, and we'll just start connecting it all together. So I'll go ahead and do like this little corner here until we bring it all the way up to the top point of that roof. So we have this side all filled in. We'll go to this side, we'll do the same thing. So there we go, we have both sides brought up. Right down the middle, we're just going to have the slabs until it meets up with the edge of the stairs like that. And now the rest of the front side is just going to be straight across from one side to the other until you bring it all the way up. So we have it all filled in like that. Before we head on to the back, I'm going to go ahead and start doing all the extra texture. So like I've done it everywhere else, we'll just carve out all of the holes. I'll maybe go back with these stone bricks, carve out even more holes, go back with the cobblestone, and make sure not to forget about a few of these slabs right here. So I have the front side all done, looks like this. I don't think I missed anything, should all be good. Yeah, okay. Now let's go to the back. I'm just going to completely fill it in with all the andesite first. So I'll just start here at this bottom layer. You can see I'm just going to bring it over. It's just going to go into this little part of the roof here. We'll do the same on this side. Just like that, just connects together. And then for the next layer, we're just bringing it straight across from one side to the other. And now it's kind of just up against these slabs here. And then the rest of it will just be the same way. And then I'll go back, add the extra texture. So I'll see you guys once I have all of this here at the backside done. Alright, so that should be good enough here for the backside now. I'm going to head on back up to the front. And I'm going to start marking out the windows in the roof. So we're going to have a total of 4 up here for the second floor, 2 here at the front, and 2 in the same spot at the back. So let's go ahead and just mark out where they're going to be. So here at this front right side, I'm going to leave 3 spaces of these stone stairs away from the edge of the quartz one. And then we're going to have the 2 layers at the bottom. So we're going to carve out 4 spaces right there. We'll do the same on this side, as well as for the back. And there we go. So it's just going to be the same design that we've done for the previous ones. I'll be sure to show you how to do it one more time. I'll just do this one, and then you could just re-watch that one if you need to know how to do the rest. And I just noticed I also forgot to grab the pillar quartz blocks. I'm surprised I forgot to grab all that. Okay, so we're going to need the smooth quartz stairs, the smooth quartz slabs, and then the smooth quartz blocks, the white stained glass panes, and then also the pillar quartz blocks. So let's go ahead and do this window here. We have the full blocks of the smooth quartz. We're just going to place 4 down here at the bottom. And then switch to the pillar quartz blocks. We'll bring up 3 on each side. And then we'll have upside down smooth quartz stairs at the top. We'll go behind all of this. And we'll just delete these 3 layers of the roof. And then let's go ahead and do the triangle point. So we have an upside down stair at the top at the front like that. And then we'll just have a stair on the side and on top of that stair. And then we'll have 2 more upside down and facing up to connect it all together. Let's go at the back and fill in these 2 spaces here. We'll go underneath here at the front, add 2 slabs. And then let's grab all of these stairs, like the stone stairs for the main roof. We'll go ahead and here we'll also grab the andesite slab. So we're going to line that up with the smooth quartz slab on each side like that. And then let's go ahead and just fill it all in with the andesite first. So it's all just connecting into the main roof. Like that. Let's go from the inside. We'll grab the full block of the smooth quartz. You can see we just have this little space here, so we'll fill that in on each side. Go back on the outside. We'll fill all this in with the white stained glass panes. And then let's add all the extra texture. So that's the window design once again. Now we're going to do that 3 more times. So once more here at the front and then the 2 at the back. So I'm just going to go ahead and fast forward through that. And I'll see you guys once I have it all done. So I have all the windows in the roof now marked out. The final thing we are going to do for like the main part of the house is the chimney over here at this right side. Oh, what the heck? When did that happen? Must have... How did that even get deleted? Let me go ahead and fix that. So yeah, we're gonna have a chimney here at this right side, and then we'll go ahead and do all of the landscaping. So I'm just going to actually clear all these blocks that are currently in my inventory. We'll clear all these stone ones, and then we're just gonna need all these right here for the chimney. I'm gonna start with just the bricks first. So we'll go up here at the top, and we first want to go ahead and start deleting some of these quartz stairs. So we'll delete the 2 here. Below that, we'll delete the set of 4, and then we'll go ahead and delete the 1 upside down stair on each side. So we just have a 4 space, like a 4 wide space right here. And then we'll go here at the bottom and we'll just line up, and we'll delete the other set of 4 stairs right there where that overhang part is. So it's all just lined up, and this is where the chimney is going to be marked out. Let's go ahead and now delete 4 stairs down here at the bottom for the main roof. And then we'll go ahead and replace those spaces with the bricks, just like that. Let's go ahead and start bringing all of it up. So first, I'm just going to start with this bottom section, and I'm going to bring it up until we're 3 blocks above these stairs right here. So I'll start filling all this in, just 4 spaces wide. And then we'll bring it out 3 blocks in height, just 3 layers above these stairs here. And then we'll add an extra layer in front of this. So we'll delete another set of the 4 stairs, fill that back in with the bricks, and we'll just add the extra layer here. So it's looking like this so far. And now we'll go towards the back side of this shape right here. We'll continue bringing it up 4 spaces wide until we're maybe just a couple blocks higher than the top of the roof here. So we'll bring it all up like this. So just a couple extra layers higher should be fine. And then we'll go ahead and delete a couple of the stairs right here in the roof. We're just going to line up where the bricks are, and we're just going to add an extra layer right behind this. So this is what it's looking like now. And now at the top, we have kind of just like the 4 spaces right here in the middle. We'll go ahead and add just a few layers on top of that. And now on top of this little part that juts out, we'll just place 2 spaces wide. We'll bring it up just a few layers in height like that should be fine. And now let's go ahead and start marking out all the stairs. So I'll just start with the brick stairs. We'll have a sideways one on each side, like that. We'll have 2 just side by side right on top of that part. And then we'll have another 2 side by side right here. And now we have the overall shape for the chimney marked out. So this is what it's looking like. I actually also want to add just one more layer right on top of here. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so now I'm going to go through with the granite and some of the granite stairs and maybe even some more brick stairs to just add a bunch of extra texture. So I'll start with just the granite. I'll cut out a bunch of random holes and replace it. So that's it so far with just the granite blocks. Now I'm going to replace some of these brick stairs with some granite stairs. So that should be good. And now I'm going to continue with the granite stairs. And I'm just going to add some, just kind of like cut out a hole, add a stair like that. So a little something like this so far. I'm going to continue along, maybe have one kind of wrapping around the edge like that. Let's go ahead and have maybe another one. Here, we'll replace that granite block, have one there, one right there, and maybe one more right here. And now let's go through with some brick stairs and we'll add even more. So maybe we could curve around the edge like that. Have another one about right here. And then maybe a couple more down here at this bottom section. Made a couple adjustments, added a few more. Now let me maybe add an extra block of granite right there. Okay, so that's the overall design here for this chimney so far. I think this is looking fine. Gonna go ahead and maybe add an extra granite stair right there. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, now on top of this, let's go ahead and add some hoppers. And then we'll just have to crouch, add the campfires. And then along the edge of that, we'll just have some spruce, some spruce trapdoors just flipped up to cover up the campfires. And there we go. That is the design for the chimney. I think that's looking good. And now that is pretty much it for the main exterior of the house. So if this is all you want, well, actually there is a couple other things here at the back, like a little lantern that I had right here. But overall, if all you really wanted was just the house itself and none of the landscaping, then this is pretty much it. But I'm gonna go ahead and now just clear all those blocks. And I'm gonna start, well, first let me go ahead and do the little lantern. I already did the lights here, right? Yeah, so we already got the lights there. I'm gonna go here at the back. I'm just gonna have a little lantern right here. And that'll gather up all the blocks for the landscaping and we'll get onto that. So make sure you have the iron trap door, spruce fence, a chain, and a lantern. So we'll start with the iron trap door. I'll place it, I don't know how high, maybe right there. And then we'll have the spruce fence, a chain, and a lantern. And yeah, that worked out good. So we have the trapdoor just here at the bottom part of the top block here for the wall. So that's it for that little design. Let's go ahead and clear that. I'll go back up to the front. We'll start marking out the front yard here first. So I went ahead and now just gathered up all the main blocks here for the front yard. So be sure to grab the stone bricks, the gravel, andesite, diorite, jungle leaves, some green terracotta and lime terracotta, stripped dark oak logs, oak pressure plates, then some podzol and coarse dirt. So make sure to grab the jungle leaves, so we're going to start shaping out the driveway. So I head on over here to the corner of the wall where the garage doors are. We'll go ahead and bring out 3 jungle leaves like that. And then we'll go out from the corner. We'll have 2 and 1. And then we're going to start curving out to the edge of the plot size here. So we have 2 in that direction, then 3, And you should leave off with 4. The final bush, like the final set of leaves, should be right on top of the edge of the plot size here. So we have that first curve like that. Now let's go here towards this right side, and we'll start doing this shape. It'll work its way up to the same edge as that one. So I'll just line up here at the corner of the house, right here. And we'll start out by placing a strip of 6. Now we're gonna go, if you're facing towards the house, we're gonna go towards the left. From the corner, we'll go ahead and bring out another 5. And then we'll go from the corner again, bring out another 5. And then we'll do it again. We'll have 4. And then 3. And then we're going to leave off with another set of 4. And once again, it's just here at the same edge. So that is the entire driveway right here within the shape of where the leaves are. So all of this here is going to be the driveway. So now what I'm going to do is just start deleting the first layer of all these blocks within the edge of the leaves. So we'll start by deleting this little bit of concrete and then all of the grass. We have that other strip of concrete right there. And we're just going to bring it up until the edge of the garage doors. You want to make sure to get all underneath here where the front porch is. So you're just deleting all of the space within the edge of all the oak leaves, or the jungle leaves. So I went through and just deleted all that, so this is what it's looking like. I'm going to grab just the grass block, and I'm going to start replacing this bit of concrete that's underneath the leaves. So we have that space there, another space right there, right here as well, and I think this is the last one. Okay, so that's all we'll worry about for now. We will be deleting all this other concrete, but that'll be when we do the rest of this landscaping. Let's go ahead and just focus on the driveway. And I'll just actually get rid of that, or I'll move the grass block in here because we will be using it again. So now, we're going to be using the stone bricks, the gravel, the andesite, and some diorite. And this is going to be used for the driveway. So we're going to be doing the same thing that we did for the roof of the house. So I'm just going to completely fill it all in with the andesite first, and then I'll go back and add the extra texture with the gravel, the stone bricks, and I'm going to be using a little bit of diorite. So, I'll just see you guys once I have it all done, and then we'll carry on to what we're going to do next. So now, this is what the driveway is looking like, all filled in, added the extra texture. So now, I'm going to go through and do this little part of the yard right here, as well as for this side. So let's go ahead, I'll maybe just start over here at this left side first. So I just have all the other blocks we're going to be using for this space and that space for now. So just grab these stripped dark oak logs, the oak pressure plates, the podzol and the coarse dirt, and then the lime and green terracotta. So we'll start with the stripped dark oak logs. Now I'm just going to go here at the corner of the house. I'm going to carve out 3 spaces like that, and then we'll go ahead and do 2, 1, and then we're going to kind of work our way towards that side, so 2, and then 3 right here, which will be the middle point. And now we'll start working our way over to this side until we meet up with that corner. So we're going to have another 2, then 1, and then kind of work your way in towards the house, so we have 2, and another 3. I'll go ahead and fill in the logs facing up, and then I'll just go up above, and you'll be able to get a good look at it and maybe count the blocks. We just have this shape, just like this. Now, on top of those, let's go ahead and add the oak pressure plates. And now within all of this, like all this space right here in the middle, we're going to go ahead and carve out and replace it with some podzol and coarse dirt, just a mixed up pattern between the two. And this will be a little garden space here. So this is what it's looking like so far. Now let's go with the lime and green terracotta, And we'll go ahead and fill in the rest of the space around the edge of that. So it's going to look like strips of mowed grass. So I'll just go here at the edge of the plot size. I'll delete this strip of the concrete until we meet up with the edge of that little shape we just did. So it'll be right here. We'll go ahead and bring this in. And now let's delete all the other grass within that. And then we'll start adding the strips. So there we go. It's looking like this. So now I'll just start out with maybe the lime terracotta. I'll go over here at this left side. And I'm just going to add 2 strips side by side like that. And then we'll go with the green terracotta. Add another 2. Back to the lime. Add 2. Then the green. Just back and forth until it's all filled in. So we have this little section all done. We still have to do like all the flowers and stuff right here, but we'll do that after we get this section done. So let's do the next garden shape over here. Switch back to the stripped dark oak logs, so we'll start carving out the shape. So I'll line up over here at the edge of the house where the corner is. And we'll just bring out 3 like that. Go in from the corner, we have 2. And then 1. And then we're going to kind of work our way towards the driveway in this direction. So 2 like that. Another 3. And then we're going to have 5. And now let's fill all this in with the logs facing up. So a little something like this. Now on top of that, let's add the oak pressure plates. And then all this within the shape will be the little garden section. So it'll be the podzol and the coarse dirt. That's all done. And now the rest of all of this here is going to be the strips of the lime and green terracotta again. So we'll just delete the strip all the way here at the edge. And then we'll bring it over until we line up at the edge of, pretty much the edge of the house, right here. So we'll bring it in, all the way until you meet up with the little garden shape. And so now all of this space right here will continue removing, and then we'll just add these strips of the lime and green terracotta the same way that we did it over on that side. And now we have all this filled in. So I'm just going to go ahead and clear all these blocks for now. And let's go ahead and grab these jungle leaves. We're going to keep all these because we're going to be using these at the back side of the house. But let's grab those jungle leaves. And then let's go to the flowers. And I'll maybe grab some ferns. And then we'll grab all these big flowers. And then a few smaller ones. That should be fine. Okay, we'll go over here. We'll grab the jungle leaves. And we'll just place these randomly. And we're just going to shape out a bush. So a little something like that should be fine. And then we'll add all these bigger flowers. And then we'll add some smaller ones. And then let's also place some ferns. So it's looking like this. And now we're going to do the same thing over here. So I'll have the bush maybe right around here going up. We'll bring it out. Just place it all randomly until it kind of forms a nice shape. I think that's good. Now let's go ahead and place all the flowers. And now that section's done. So that's about it here for the front yard. We will end up deleting all this concrete, but first let's go ahead and do the backyard, and then we'll do that last. But anyway, this is one last look. All looks good, so I'll just clear all that. I'll grab all these blocks. We'll head on to the backyard. Not really much to do back here. It's just this section. It's pretty much just a pool. So I'll go ahead and gather up all the other blocks we're going to be using back here, and then we'll get on into it. So here for the backyard, we still have the stone bricks, the gravel, the andesite, and the diorite. I went ahead and also made sure to grab some white concrete, gray concrete, a bucket of water, smooth quartz slabs, a lantern, and some spruce fences. I'm going to start by shaping out where the pool is going to be. So you can line up here at the corner of the house. We're going to be 2 spaces away from it. So we're going to start here on this 3rd space. We're going to delete this strip until we just have 1 space away from the edge of the plot size here. So we just have this last space of grass. You can also look at the edge of the house. You can see we're not lined up with it, but we're just in 1 block. And now we're going to bring a strip over until we're lined up with this pillar where the deck is. So lined up with this pillar right here in the middle. And then we'll go ahead and bring this in until we're 2 spaces away from that. So it's going to be lined up with that first strip. And then we'll connect it all together. So we have a rectangle like this. Let's go ahead and fill it in with the white concrete. And now in the corner, we're going to have a little square. So it's going to be pretty much like a hot tub. So it's going to be a 4x4. So we'll just place it right here. So you can see how we just have 4 spaces remaining in the middle. We'll actually replace this grass with the gray concrete. And now we can start deleting all this other space within the edge of the pool itself. So I'll start over here. I'm going to delete this first layer. We'll bring it over until it's at about the halfway mark. So I think right around here will be good. So this will be the deep end, and this is going to be the shallow end. So we'll go ahead and delete this extra layer of the dirt, which is then going to be filled in with gray concrete. So it'll be like the bottom of the pool. This little bit of dirt right here underneath this white concrete, we're going to replace with more white concrete. And now all this other space here is going to be the deep end. So we're going to delete an extra layer further down. And if you're on just a regular flat world, you're probably going to be seeing the bedrock now. So let's go ahead and cover all this up with the gray concrete. And now you can see we have to replace the strip of dirt with white concrete. So this is what the pool is looking like. Now let's go ahead and start filling it in with all the water. And now along the edge, for all this other space, is going to be filled in with all these extra like stone blocks that we have. So I'll just line up at the edge of the house and we'll bring it over until we're at the edge of the deck. So actually we'll just delete this strip of the concrete going across right here until we meet up at the edge of the house. Right there. And now we'll go ahead and just bring this in. And there you can see we just have to delete all the other space. Okay, so there we go. Deleted all that. So now I'm just going to go through and add all these extra blocks. So we have all this filled in now. Looks good. We just have a couple extra things left to do. So make sure to grab the smooth quartz slabs. And we're just going to have some tanning beds over here. So you could just place 2 layers of slabs like that. And then just 2 slabs in front of it. So it's a little shape like that. We'll go ahead and have... Let's see, are we in the right spot? So yeah, we're going to have one right here down the middle. and another one right here. So just 3 like that. And now we're going to be using, here, let me go ahead and move that up. We'll clear all this, and we're going to grab the lantern and the spruce fence, and we're just going to add a few of these as a little extra light source back here. So I'll just go on each side of these tanning beds. We could maybe add one right here, so just add 2 fences with a lantern on top. We could do the same over here. And then let's go to this side, and we'll have a couple more. So there we go, that is fine. Are they lined up? Yup. Okay. So that is now it for all the landscaping for this build. So now I'm just going to grab the grass blocks. I'm going to go through and just clean up all this extra concrete. So I'm just going to delete it all and replace it with the grass blocks. So I'm just going to go through and do all that. And then that's pretty much going to be about it. So just a quick look at what the build's looking like now. So I just cleaned up all the extra concrete. Make sure not to forget about the little parts right here underneath the deck. I almost forgot about that. But let me get a good look. I think I got rid of it all, so there shouldn't be anything remaining. So yeah, it's all cleaned up now. So the entire exterior of this house is now complete. So all we have left to do is all of the interior now. Alright guys, that's going to be it here for part 3 for this tutorial on how to build this large suburban house. If it helped you, be sure to please leave a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in part 4.